Gonna kind of multitask here. How was everybody's day? I had a pretty decent Monday at work. Tuland, welcome in. Welcome, Amanda Stewart. Thank you for the heart me. Welcome in, Brianna. Thank you guys for the boop boopy boops. Just trying to get to 2.5K, then we'll get started with the fun stuff. I'm good. I'm good, Brianna. How are you? I had a pretty good day at work for a Monday. It was an easy day. Easy patience. And I didn't fall behind, so that's the biggest thing. Don't fall behind. So it's a short live tonight. We're going to go for 1 hour. And then I'll take a little quick break. Hey, welcome in, Hazel Doyle from Ireland. Nice. Love to visit there someday. Welcome in, Bastion. Hello. Ooh, we're getting close. Oh, I forgot to set up a board. Shoot. I know I can do it on this side. Oh, hold on a second. I can't drag it over. Oh, no, there, it worked on that end. But I need to try to get it up on this end. I forgot my board. Where did my board go? I set up my board. Oh, no. Where'd it go? Is it down at the bottom? No. I would have to start to restart the live this late, at least on the TikTok side. But I have seemed to, my board did not show up. Darn it. It's kind of important info on that board. Okay, let me get this thing set up, and then maybe there is some way I can recover it. Thank you for the heart me. Well, that's a bummer. I do not see anywhere in here where I can access the boards that I tried to set up. Oh, I think I found it. Never mind. No. We'll try again. Boards. It's there now. You can see it. Who can see the board? I cannot see it. It went away. Okay, let me try it again. And then you guys tell me if you can see it or not. Can you see it now? Oh, I can see it too. I'm going to scooch it. Come on, let me scooch it. Just let me. There we go. Thank you. All right. We're good to go. Okay. Let's get started. Okay. All right. So it is going to be a super fan only live after this 1 hour public live for those of you in TikTok world. Ooh, might have to really make sure that I lean back, or maybe I can push it just a little bit. Okay, there might be a little wiggle, but it's okay. No, it's not. Oh, the joys of learning something new. Okay, I'm not going to touch it again. Just going to try to make sure that my rods don't touch the board that's holding all of this up very fragilely. All right, so here is the board, and here is the board. So if you would like to skip the line, skip the queue at any point in time, this is the menu for that. 1 per question, 2 per energy check, 4 per timeline, 15 for a full read. That's if you have a paragraph of questions and there might be a timeline or 2 slipped in there. Please wait 1 minute before reposting your question so your account doesn't get FILTERED'd. My no topics are no pregnancy, health, or legal. And as always, please be kind. And here we go. We're going to start off with Jeanette. Question number 1. It's 50-50 for your first question, 50-50. I do get yes, Jeanette, on other days of this week, however. Question 2. Yes, for question 2. Question 3. That is a yes. So the when is a timeline, and those are 4. I can say, however, there are very good odds that your question 3 will occur before the end of this current month. Question 4. Show me odds. Big yes to question 4, Jeanette. For Mercedes, so far quiet since yesterday, showing will I get an accepted offer by Saturday from these folks? Will Mercedes be getting an accepted offer before Saturday of this week from anyone that has viewed the condo? Show me odds for accepted offer. It's higher than 50. Odds are 7 out of 10. Please keep me updated. This next one is for Zarabel, or let me do Brianna here real quick. Would it be in Brianna's highest and best good to go back to initial A? Rods are giving yes. However, I always caveat these types of questions. When the rods give a yes, I always like to tell you to listen to your tum-tums, listen to your gut. If it doesn't feel, thank you. If it doesn't feel right to do so, don't feel obligated. Your gut is telling you something for a reason. So, and also, for whatever reason that you parted originally or separated, make sure that that's resolved, or you start working on it right away when you get back together if it hasn't been resolved already. Thank you. I'm trying to see who was the title gifter. Thank you, Ashley. And this next one is for Zarabel. We're going to do an energy check. Jason towards Zarabel. Okay, it's a decent day. We're looking at about 6.5, very close to 7 out of 10. And question 2. At any point during this current year, do Jason and Zarabel, are they engaged to one another? At any point of this current year, 2026. I do get yes on that. Question 3 is Zarabel the only woman that Jason loves in a romantic sense? That is a yes. And that Jason is committed to romantically. That is also a yes. Question 4, can Zarabel truly trust Jason with Zarabel's heart? Also a yes. Hello out there in YT land. You guys can ask questions too. Ashley, will Ashley complete nursing school successfully when Ashley comes back in July? Show me odds. Very high odds. That's a yes. Yes, yes, yes. Meta. Jasmine, thank you for the donut. Nummy, nummy in my tummy. Meta, from all that has happened, will Brian and Meta still find each other again as a couple? So are Meta and Brian ever a couple again during their current lifetimes? Show me odds. That's a yes. I know that might be hard to take in considering what just recently happened, but the rods have consistently given a yes answer to that. And gotta get my voice ready now, because when we do that super fan only, I'm like nonstop talking. Okay. Danielle, will Danielle see Matt to talk to this week? So are Danielle and Matt, are they going to speak to one another in person before the end of this current week? Yes, show me odds. Very high odds on that. And traveling over to the California bakery. We have Lynette. So Lynette, I always ask if and then when. So, are William and his girlfriend, will they break up? Do they break up in the current year, 2026? I do get yes on that. Do William and his current girlfriend break up before the end of second quarter? Before the end of third quarter? Is it in July, August, September, first half of September? Yes, on a weekday? Also a yes. So September, first half, weekday, best energetic day for William and his current girlfriend to break up. Is it between September 1st and 4th? Is it between September 7th and 11th? Is it best energetic day? Would that be September 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th? Show me odds for that day. Yeah, that is the best day. So Lynette, I am getting September, Thursday the 10th. Donna, will Justin and Donna get back together? Will this occur before the end of September of this current year? Do you get yeses on those? You guys over here, you can ask questions. I do some freebies here and there, so it's not all just this. Zymina, is Initial E reconsidering his late June trip after the talk they had recently? I do get yes on that. So let me do Crystal here, and then I'm going to do a full read for Ray. Crystal would like to know, does Mason know that Crystal was lying to friends to protect him? Does Mason have any knowledge that Crystal was lying to friends to protect Mason? How much does Mason believe this or think this? Quite a bit. So yeah, they have an inkling. And I'll do Kaylee, and then I'm going to do a full read for Ray. Kaylee, is the spirit that makes Kaylee's neck hurt a family spirit or a spiritual family member? Getting yes for family spirit, or the other, which was kind of very similar, spiritual family member. I'm getting yes to the first answer that you described, no to the second. And this is for Ray. We're going to start with energy checks with Lucky. So we're going to do spicy, Lucky towards Ray for today. 9 out of 10. Non-spicy, Lucky towards Ray. I'm sorry, Spicy, spicy. Let me do it over again. Spicy, lucky towards Ray. Okay, reading is the same. The rods know me pretty well. That one's going to my shoulder. Now we're switching. We're going with Mark's non-spicy energy towards Ray for today. Matching pretty much 9 out of 10. Mark's spicy energy towards Ray for today. Oh, they are twinsies. Their energies are actually matched exactly the same. Non-spicy for both of them, 9 out of 10. Spicy for both of them, touching my shoulder, which is basically like 15 out of 10. Oh gosh, and the next question is lucky or Mark a better romantic partner? Percentages for both. Okay. Could you show me in a percentage the amount of compatibility that Lucky has with Ray? That's an 8 out of 10. What about the compatibility that Mark has with Ray? Mark is the clear winner here. It's going just a couple, half an inch above the end of the rod. So right now, Mark is looking like they have a lot more potential. And are Ray and Lucky meant to be together romantically? Well, it's kind of like you have your choice. They're both got a great high potential. Who would be the best partner for Ray to pick? Would it be Lucky or Mark? Rods are going with Mark. That doesn't mean you can't go with Lucky if you want to go with Lucky. Does Lucky ever have thoughts of missing Ray? Yes. And will Lucky make plans with Ray soon? I do get yes on that. When is the next time that Lucky and Ray hang out again? Is it before the end of this current month? Is it in July? I get yes for July. First half of July? Yes to first half of July. Most likely on a weekday. A weekend day. First half of July on a weekend day is what I'm getting for next time that you physically hang out together. What would be the best energetic day? July 4th, July 5th, July 5th, Sunday, July 5th. Kind of a holiday weekend if you are here in the US. And is Lucky almost ready for a committed relationship with Ray? Show me percentage of how ready. Now, almost at 9.5 out of 10. With it being 9.5 out of 10, I would say that they're ready. And will Ray and Lucky be in a committed relationship at any point this current year, 2026? It's looking like yes. It sounds to me more like you're more into Lucky than Mark, and that's okay. And does Lucky have true, genuine love, care, and affection for Ray? That is a yes. So, decisions. Mark has a lot of great potential, but if your gut is drawing you to Lucky and Lucky is receptive, I think you've made your choice. Melina. Will Melina hear from Marco at any point during this current month? Is there any communication between Melina and Marco this month? I do get yes on that, Melina. What does that mean? I gotta figure out what that means. All right, Lizzie, you will be next. I'm gonna do Amber here real quick. Aw. Is Amber going to get the dog that Amber applied to adopt? Oh, show me odds of Amber getting the dog that they applied to adopt. There's a chance. It's slow. It's low, not slow. That's like a 2.5 out of 10. Is there another dog that is meant for Amber to adopt? Will that dog be coming into Amber's life soon? All right. You may not get this one, but there is a doggo out there for you that you're their person. For Lizzie, energy check. Troy, non-spicy towards Lizzie for today, please. Nine out of 10, nice. What about spicy Troy towards Lizzie today? It's a good day. Spicy was touching my shoulder. And we have over in California, we have on the list Athena and some follow-up for Lynette, but let me do JC here. No call yet. So, will JC still hear from Carl today? Show me odds. Very high odds. Rods are still saying yes, it's on. For Athena, energy checks. Red towards Athena. Non-spicy first, please. Red's non-spicy towards Athena for today's energy. We bounced past the raw, but we are settling on 9 out of 10. Can you show me Red's spicy energy towards Athena today in a percentage, please? Ooh, matching. Just slightly, ever so slightly higher. So like 10 out of 10. Lynette would like to know, does Will leave the girlfriend specifically? Let's find out who leaves who. So, Will currently has a girlfriend. Does Will leave the girlfriend, or does the girlfriend leave Will? Does Will leave his current girlfriend? Yes. Does Will's current girlfriend leave him? No. Does Will specifically leave his current girlfriend for the reason to have a romantic relationship with Lynette? Show me odds of that being the entirety of the reason. So it looks, well, it couldn't be. It's usually not the entirety of the reason. Usually they want to leave the current person that they're with. But I'm getting 8.5 out of 10 for the reason that they leave is because, yes, they would prefer to have a relationship with you. Now, be careful. If somebody entertains someone else and you're the other person, there is a chance that it happens to you as well in this upcoming relationship. Just be mindful. And let me do JC here, and then Lynette, I'll do your final question. JC, is Kristen wanting to reconcile with JC? Is Kristen? That's a yes. Show me odds on how much they want to reconcile. Ooh, that's a lot. 9 out of 10. For Lynette, for your last question, when will William pursue? Does William start to pursue Lynette before William leaves his current girlfriend? That's a yes. Is it in the month of July that William starts to pursue Lynette? First half of July? Mid-July? Second half of July? Second half of July. Now, realize that pursue you, that's something that happens in, it's multiple phone calls, it's potentially meeting up somewhere, so it's something that grows like a tiny little snowball at the top of the hill. As it's going down and gaining momentum, it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So trying to find like a point in the middle where it's like, okay, this has happened, it's been happening, and it seems like there's a future for it to keep happening. So that's what I'm trying to find out time-wise. So it was the second half of July, most likely to occur on a weekday. Okay. Best energetic date for Lynette to have the realization that, yes, this is indeed happening. William is pursuing Lynette. Is it between July 13th and 17th? July 20th and 24th? Best energetic day, July 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 23rd, 24th, 23rd. Thursday, July 23rd. It's not going to be like, I don't know, a banner comes down from the sky and says, congrats, they're pursuing you, but hopefully it'll be something that you feel or you realize like, oh, yes, this is indeed happening. Hillary, will Tony commit to Hillary? Does Tony make this commitment to Hillary before the end of September of this year? Show me odds on Tony taking action on this, making a commitment. Ooh, they are a person of action. A lot of times the want questions get yes answers, but when I ask, will they take action and do it, I get the no answer. But this one, not the case. They are committed. They're committed to the commitment. TikTok is just tea. Sorry, so to clarify, he is going to leave her specifically for me. Yes, so for the most part, it was 8.5 out of 10 for the reason that Will leaves his current girlfriend. Now, the other little smidgy part, the 1.5, is probably because they are not happy with the current person that they are with. And you are a very easy reason for them to be like, pursue date was Thursday, July 23rd. But again, I can't say that a banner's going to come down from the sky and it's going to be like, okay, he's officially pursuing. This is something that happens gradually over time with texting, communication, any kind of communication, anytime you meet up. But I was just trying to find the date that it's going to be feeling for you like, okay, this has been happening kind of frequently for a little while now. And so when you would get the feeling or the realization that, okay, I think this is all coming on track, if that makes any sense. It's not one specific event. It's the culmination of events that you get the feeling. Maytal, thank you. Thank you for the beautiful butterfly mask. Peyton, is JC still going to invite Peyton over tonight? Show me odds. Oh, that's very good odds. So that's a yes, Peyton. Oh my gosh, I just realized, how long have I been on? Okay, we've got some time, but I have not been over to Mrs. P's bakery since I started. A little scared. Okay, thank you guys for your patience. So I'm going to be getting to Serafina and Melanie. So, Serafina, question number 1. Thank you for your patience, you guys, over at Miss Pally's. I'm sorry, Mrs. P's bakery. Serafina, question number 1. Percentage. Well, the answer is yes to question number 1, the first part, and no to the second part. With the odds for the first part, percentage of interest, we are looking at a 7 out of 10. That's today's energy. Remember, we fluctuate. Can't always be 100% every day, but 7 out of 10 is still great. Question 2. So I'm getting first half of August on a weekday. Please keep Joanne pinned. August. Best energetic day. Show me odds. Thank you. Show me odds. Okay, they're very similar, but there are very good odds for Tuesday and Wednesday, August 11th and 12th. The 12th is slightly higher with the odds. For Joanne, is Joe thinking about Joanne a lot today? I would say that yes, in fact, quite a bit. It's not possible for somebody to be just completely consumed with thinking about you all day, but I do believe that you come up in their head quite a bit, whether it be something that they look at, get a memory from, or just all the different random things that can make someone pop into your head, you know, just going about your daily life. And for the other person, that was Melanie. Thank you for your patience. Love check Marco towards Melanie for today's energy, please. Ooh. Oh. Did something happen around midday, Melanie? They stopped right in the middle, which makes me think midday. But then as the evening continues, it seems like things get better. So we ended the day, when the rods finally settled, we ended on 8 out of 10, but they did stop for a significant amount of time, right in the middle, 5 out of 10. So I'm wondering if something happened midday, and then as we went into the evening, things improved. Maytal, thank you for the swan. If you would like a timeline, of course. Oh, please keep that pinned. I'm still on Melanie. And is Marco loyal to Melanie? Is Marco faithful to Melanie? Faithful emotionally? Faithful physically? The rods give it yes. Good egg. For Maytal, will Tomer and Maytal reconcile romantically? And if so, when? Okay. So will Tomer and Maytal, will they romantically reconcile? Will they be with one another again? Show me odds. We can move forward. Very good odds. When is this reconciliation occurring? Is it anytime this current year, 2026? Is it before the end of this current month? No. Is it before the end of second quarter? Before the end of third quarter? Before the end of third quarter? Does it occur in July? In August? In September? Yes to September. First half of September. Most likely to occur on a weekday. Weekend day. And please confirm weekend day. Okay, let's look at weekends in September. What is the best energetic date for reconciliation between Maytal and Tomer? Is it September 5th, September 6th, September 12th, September 13th, September 12th? The 12th and the 13th are both great days. That weekend is looking like very high potential for reconciliation. Agnes, thank you for the heart me. Okay, let me check my time here. Oh. Okay. And for Thelma, and then I'm going to need to check my lists. Thelma, will Armando reach out for communication this week to Thelma? Show me odds. Ooh. Will any of that conversation involve the topic of reconciling the relationship? Okay, someone brings it up, but it is a topic that is spoken about, the idea of reconciliation. So let me look here. I've got a little list over at Mr. V's Bakery, Isabel and Cassie. And there is a little list as well over at Mrs. P's Bakery, Glenn, Raven, and one over in the California Bakery. So given that we've got that, I'll let the list stay open for 5 more minutes. So in case you want to get a definite answer before this public live ends, if you're a super fan, remember I do a little break after this live, and then I come back and I do 30 minutes for super fans only, where all the goodies over here are free for you. So I'm going to start over in California because I can do that quickly. Melissa would like to know, will David and Melissa, will they have any communication with one another tonight? Show me odds for Melissa and David having communication this evening. Very high. 9 out of 10. So Melissa, that is a yes. For Isabel, they probably put it here. Grayson, okay. So we're going to do an energy check. Grayson towards Isabel. Non-spicy, please. Okay, not bad. We're sitting at a 7 out of 10 for non-spicy. What about Grayson's spicy energy towards Isabel for today? Why is it always higher? The spicy's always higher. Tippy top of my rod, pretty much like if you had to get real picky with it, 9.7 out of 10. Timeline on when Grayson will contact. So I always ask if and then when it comes to the timelines. Are Grayson and Isabel going to have any future communication? Yes, so we can move forward. When is the next time that Isabel and Grayson have any communication with one another? Is it before the end of this current month, June 2026? Is it in July? Yes, for July. Is it in the first half of July? Yes, for first half. Is it on a weekday? Is it on a weekend day? Yes to weekend day, July. So best energetic day for Grayson and Isabel to have communication, July 4th, July 5th, July 11th, July 12th. July 12th. Show me odds on that day. What about the 13th? Show me odds on the 13th. Odds are higher on the 13th. I know they said no to a weekday, but July 13th is technically a Monday. Show me odds on July 12th. 13th. So odds are better for communication on a weekday. Okay. Just to clarify. So small chance, slight chance on the Sunday on the 12th, but looking better for the 13th. And technically, you know, once you hit midnight, it could be a late night call. So technically you are in the 13th. And I'll do Sarah, then Cassie. Sarah, will Milos reach out to Sarah? Does this occur within the next 3 months? Yes. Excellent odds for that. For Cassie, will Tony tell Cassie that he wants to be with Cassie, as in romantic relationship? I do get yes on that. So I got odds of about 8 out of 10 here. For best time frame for Tony to tell Cassie that he would like to be in a romantic relation with Cassie. Does this occur before the end of this current month? Does this occur before the end of third quarter? Does this occur in July? Odds for it happening in July. Odds for it happening in August. Better in July. First half of July. Second half of July. Second half of July on a weekday. On a weekday. Second half of July on a weekday. Okay, best energetic date for Tony to tell Cassie that they would like to be in a relationship. Is it between July 13th and 17th? Best energetic date, July 13th. What about the 14th? 15th? 16th? 17th? 13th? Monday, July 13th. Wonder what's going on with the stars that day. There's someone else that had something significant happening on that day as well. I think it was in that month. I don't know. I do so many of them. I can't keep up. Okay, I'm gonna check. Let me see what time I got. We got 5 minutes left. Ooh, thank you guys for the boop boop dee boop. Thank you, mods. I know that's the mods going, keep booping, keep booping. So thank you, mods, and thank you guys for actually booping. Booping is free, and over here, so is subscribing. Okay, so to me, it looks like everybody over in the California bakery has received their pastry. Not the case over at, okay. List is closed. Yes, list is closed. Some last minute peeps came in. Let me just check here. Okay, so I need to trying to go in the order of who's been waiting the longest. So I've got Glenn, and then Raven, and then everybody that just was over at Mr. V's bakery putting in a last minute request. A last minute emergency chocolate chip cookie. For Glenn, we're going to do some energy checks, non-spicy. I'm guessing we had a good day. So I'm getting 9 out of 10. Show me spicy. And that is hovering about at an 11 out of 10. So seems like it was a good day. And for your question, whoever they are, I gotta say, I'm impressed. They're pretty good. I'm getting like a 9, in between 8.5 and 9 out of 10. I've noticed that they consistently have high numbers. Nobody's going to be 100% all of the time. That's just not possible. It doesn't happen in Western medicine, doesn't happen in law, it doesn't happen in our practice either, but yeah, good stuffs. And for Raven, we're going to do some daily energy check, just checking in. Carlvin towards Raven, non-spicy, please. Ooh, slow. Kind of feels to me like maybe the mood in the morning was kind of low, but we end the day on a high note. So we started down at about the 4. It was moving quickly to 4, then it kind of slowed down, but slowly went up. Once again, same thing. Hovering at about 8.5. It did the exact same thing. It stopped at about 4, then just slowly went up to about 8.5. So that kind of gives me an idea of the day when they stop and then they pick up momentum again. Kind of gives me an idea. They're starting out down here, but by the end of the day, they're feeling better. Not to mention how somebody's individual astrology may be affecting them. That's something that fascinates me too. I don't know too much about it, but from people that I follow that do know what they're talking about, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, yeah, today I'm like, or today I'm like, The planets and the stars, they definitely have an effect on us. Oh my gosh, girl, it's okay. Okay, so the last list here is Molly, then Celine, then Natalia. Okay. So for Molly would like to know, will John be okay with Molly working remotely? Yes. Can you show me in a percentage how much they are accepting of this idea? Yeah, in general, very accepting. Will Tim reach out to Molly? Will there be any future communication between Tim and Molly? I do get yes. When is the next time that Tim and Molly communicate with one another? Is it before the end of this current month? Show me odds. Okay. So do Tim and Molly have communication on a weekday? Weekend day? Nope, weekday. Is it the first half of this month? Second half of this month? So around... best day for communication between Molly and Tim, is it between June 15th and 19th? June 22nd and 26th? Best energetic day, June 22nd, 23rd, 23rd, 24th, 23rd, like Tuesday the 23rd, pretty much 2 weeks from tomorrow. And Molly is laughing. Will Molly be successful in getting Crater Lane back? Ooh. Molly, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 timelines. Those are 4 each. And then questions are 1 per. What is that?
A syringe of some sort?
Oh, I have a funny... I know why that happened, and it was...
Did we not pay attention to this?
No, I know what happened. It's funny.
Okay, I see it.
1 second. So I came in, and Silas was in the food cabinet, and he was just chucking food out, and so I'm assuming that I missed the med applicator, and Everly got a hold of it and did a little chew job on it. But yeah, Silas was just chucking cat food. Like, here you go. I guess it wasn't shut all the way, and he figured that's where it is, and so he just decided to go in and start just hoofing it out, just pawing it out. And so
it's just okay. We don't punish the cats, right?
I know. I said no, and I put all of it back, but I'm assuming that that's how that got out.
You gotta stop doing this. I don't care. I had the heater on all winter.
Okay. Sorry, guys. Where was I? So we're at the Crater Lane.
Come on, guys. Come on.
Is Molly going to know that Molly's going to get Crater Lane back? Do they know this at any point this current year? I get that you will know this current year. But it doesn't look like it's able to happen until 2027. It is in the beginning of the year of 2027, I will say that. And is there a boyfriend for Molly coming? Is that boyfriend going to be somebody that Molly currently knows? What about somebody that Molly has not met yet? So next boyfriend is somebody that Molly does not currently know. Okay. Should we do when they meet, when they get together? Let's do get together. So, when do Molly and Molly's next boyfriend have their first date? Is it this month? Is it July? August? August for first date? First half of August? No. Second half of August? Second half of August, yes. Weekday, weekend day. Second half of August, weekend day. Best energetic day for this date. August 9th, August 15th, August 16th, August 15th, August 16th, Sunday, August 16th. And for Celine. Has Brandon been thinking about Celine a lot? Oh my. Yes, they have. Oh, sorry, sweetie, I didn't see that. I see it now. Answer to question number 1 is a huge yes. Question 2. Oh, okay. For your next question, it's pretty high. The answer was yes in general, and then when I'm asking for like, can you show me how much? It's 8.5 out of 10 on that. I do get yes for that question. Okay. So I do get yes to your last question. It looks like the things you guys start working in July, but what you're talking about really comes to fruition in early August. Yeah, sorry. I was just like, oh, I am on her. It clearly says, please do this. Okay, and for Natalia, and then I'll take the mods. Natalia, question number 1. I'm asking from their perspective, and they don't believe that they do or are. So that's a no. Recently, like not now, but recently, past 3 months, they were, but no longer. All right. Mods, if you want to start sending your questions through. Hey, buddy. Not just yet. Not just yet, buddy. Oh. So Molly would like a little more clarification. So let me try to get that for her. Everybody else is good. So Molly, no, in fourth quarter for knowing. Looking like November. first half of November weekday. First half of November weekday for knowing about Crater. Between the 9th and the 13th, best day. Thursday, November 12th. Also dinging for the following day. So November 12th and 13th, both of those days really good for the knowing and when, and I'm looking for like closing, like keys, like paperwork. That's what I'm asking for. First half of January on a weekday. Thursday the 7th. Very good odds of that day. Thursday the 7th for the Crater. And I did do the date on the boyfriend. So, mods, do you have questions? Ooh, buddy, careful. Everything's real fragile. Where are you going? I know, there's not really a way out. Ah, okay. Ooh. Claws to the foot. Birdie says... Oh, little follow-up for Lynette. Is Will currently feeling an urgency to end the relationship? Show me odds or percentage of this feeling of urgency. So they're about they're at the 50-50 stage right now. Or just ever so slightly above 5, like 5.3. But that's where they're at right now. That's today's energy. Raquel, will Chad stand by everything he is saying and telling Raquel to trust in? Show me percentage of how much Chad believes. They're on it, this one. 9.5 out of 10. Energy checks, non-spicy. Also 9.5 out of 10. Spicy, Chad towards Raquel. 12 out of 10. Shannon, energy checks. Initial D towards Shannon, non-spicy, please. So we're at a 7.5 out of 10. What about initial D, a spicy towards Shannon today? Higher at 9 out of 10. All right, I'm 15 minutes over, so I think we're going to end the public live with that. So, for super fans, I'm going to take a 15-minute break. Come back. I think I'm going to do my other setup because this one's just so fragile. So I'll be back shortly and we'll do the Superfan only live. Consider becoming one. And all these little things over here are free for 30 minutes on Monday evenings. All right, everybody else, take care. I'll see you again tomorrow.